Hey replay viewers, be sure to check me out on YouTube, Penguin6, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Penguin6. I'm everywhere. And now, I'm heading to the pub. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Sweep your leaves up. Sweep your leaves up. Oh, sweep, sweep, sweep. What? Fine. Yeah, I gotta just do this thing at my pub, my local pub down in Wanchai. Happy Monday, yeah. The kids are out of school Monday. Kids have no school this week, which means I gotta deal with kids all frickin' week. Which means the nanny has to deal with kids. Hey, welcome Cookitis to Periscope. Hey DC, how's it going? I'll be in DC this summer, maybe. One kid wants to go to Europe, one kid wants to go to the East Coast, so we're not really sure what we're going to do for the summer. We got to go to the West Coast, so it's either go to the West Coast and then pop into DC and then come back to Hong Kong, or go to the West Coast, then go to Europe, then come back. Don't really know. Yeah, we're keeping the vlog action over the weekend, but haven't filmed much today. Today's a little late start because I've been running kids around. Now I gotta go see a guy. See a guy about a thing. San Francisco. Hello. And then we'd go to DC. Maybe Illinois. Maybe Barcelona. Maybe London. Maybe Munich. Don't really have the whole summer planned out yet. But somewhere between 4 and 6 weeks we'll be on the road, I think. Actually, no, it's just dropping off the thing. Have I been using Producer lately? Only when I use the drone. The drone uses Producer, basically. Your parents are here. Oh, cool. Are your kids smart in school? I mean, yeah, they're okay. They're very good in math. My son is very strong in math. My oldest is very strong. My youngest is pretty strong, too. They're at a tennis camp right now, learning how to play tennis. They've never played tennis before. Well, we've hit the ball around. So they're at a tennis camp. No, he doesn't cough. And then we're going to go get some lunch. Then they're going to their Mandarin tutor. Then they'll come home and just play. I think they're going to make YouTube videos. Yeah, they have the week off because it's Easter. Yeah, Good Friday is this Friday. That's a holiday in Hong Kong, and then Easter. Hey, in Japan. Welcome to Hong Kong. We are on our way down the Peak tram tracks into central Hong Kong. I'm going to head over to Wanchai and drop off this thing. Then I got to come back up here by taxi, more likely, and grab my car. Yeah, we're about 12 hours off the US, off the East Coast. And then I got to go drive over to the tennis center, pick up the kids. And then from the tennis center, I got to run down to lunch. Yeah, they do. They celebrate it more than they do in the U.S., actually. We get Good Friday off as a holiday, and Easter Monday is a holiday, basically. So, I'm going to be busy until about 2 or so. Hopefully it'll clear up a little. Then I can take the drone out for a spin, or just go up for my morning walk on the Peak. I've had 3 bags of potato chips for breakfast. Stomach isn't exactly happy. No hook today, it's closed today. I don't know if I'm gonna have noodles or anything today. Here we go, guys, watch this. This is so cool. See that? See that? Watch this. Push the button. Beep, and the light changes. Look at that. You push the button and you get the light to change. Isn't that so cool? None of this placebo stuff. I don't know what's for lunch today because I think actually I'm gonna probably end up eating with the kids. 3 small bags of chips, 37.5 grams, so 100 ounces of chips, 100 grams of chips, which is what, 3.5 ounces of chips. I got Walker's salt and vinegar baked from London. Walker's are really good chips. They're kind of owned by like Lay's. It was the smallish bags, yeah. So I've had 111 grams of barbecue potato chips. Those are placebo buttons in the US, but not here in Hong Kong. Guess what else works? Door closed on the elevator. So you can like just say, bye, we're leaving. I mean, it's just, we're too impatient in Hong Kong to have placebo buttons. People would burn the place down. People would literally burn the stoplights if the buttons didn't work. And they would like firebomb the elevators. My desktop, yeah, it's got some stuff on it. It's got a lot of files out there. The tram's not even moving yet. Yeah, that was the Abbey Road, actually, with my kids. We had to recreate the Abbey Road photo. That was Christmas about 2 years ago. Hey guys, welcome to Periscope and welcome to Hong Kong. I'm Penguin 6. You're on a hike with me down into the city. We walk down the peak tram tracks. But there's no trams coming at the moment. Tram should be coming in just it's not even moving, so it's probably about a minute away. Hey Sam, welcome to Hong Kong. Ooh, this is the dog we're thinking about getting my son. This is a Shiba Inu. This is a Japanese hunting dog. We've been thinking about getting one of these for my son because they're so darn cute and they're so clean. Oh. Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, that's why we're getting people here. Yeah. So guys, it is not winter, it is summer. I'm in shorts. It is about 75 degrees. I'm Penguin 6. I hike you around Hong Kong every day. Sometimes I get in the global list, is why you probably found me. Today we're walking to a pub as I've got to deliver a thing to a buddy. And these guys are all lined up to take pictures of the tram, which is still about a minute away. Just going right now. We made it. There we go. There's my city. So we're on a hike down into the city. The tram is actually coming. You want to wait here for the tram? Nah, let's just keep walking. No, you want to see it. Okay, there's 150 people who want to see the tram-ish. So it'll be coming up here. Yeah, that tram flipping over, that was a double-decker tram. That's not the same as this one. This one is down at the other road there. Did I die? I didn't notice. It is kind of cloudy today and gray. Here comes the tram. Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley. Ring, ring, ring goes the bell. What is this? This is the Peak Tram. This services central Hong Kong up to the Peak, the historic postcard-like mountain. This is where all the tourists are. And it's going to come out the other side by the garage. Garbage truck. It smells like a garbage truck. Yeah, here you go. So that's the Peak Tram on its way up. It goes up a 31 degree incline at points. So 29 or 39 degrees at point. I mean, it's really flippin' steep. You can't even stand up on it while you're going. But we're not going to ride the tram. We're going to go down the other way, down the tramway path. So guys, I do this sort of thing every day. Here's a bamboo scaffolding. Yeah? You guys seen Jackie Chan battle with these things, yeah? So this is like a workman's scaffolding made out of bamboo and zip ties. Bamboo and zip ties. Hey, thanks for the follow. We also have a YouTube channel, Penguin 6, where we do video blogs every day. And we show you around Hong Kong, which is where I live and have lived for 7 years with my 2 kids. 2 kids. Is it safe? It's one of the safest cities in the world. Is the bamboo safe? Safe enough. Sorta, kinda. Hong Kong has an incredibly low crime rate that would make your eyes water if you live in the United States. I mean, just by comparison, there's just simply no comparison. Hey, how's it going? So we are on a hike past St. Paul's College. This is a high school, basically, for the local kids. No crime because there's not a lot of crime. We have all the government data comes out automatically. There is some underreporting that goes on simply because of cultural norms, but it's a very, very safe city. We had 28 murders last year for 7.3 million people. To put that in context, Chicago could have 8 murders a year. So if Chicago pulled off 8 murders a year, they'd have the same murder rate as Hong Kong. Baltimore, you could have 2 murders. Los Angeles have 12 murders. Increasing the positivity, I don't know, switch the batteries around. Suicide rate is a slightly bit higher. In fact, more people killed themselves last year than were murdered because the pressure to perform academically is extremely high. So I think we probably had 20-some kids, or 20 kids under, say, 18 commit suicide last year at least. Oh, you know where we're at. Who controls the British pound? Who keeps the metric system down? We do. We do. Who rigs every Oscar night? Who keeps the Martians out of sight? We do. We do. Who holds back the electric car? Who made Steve Gutenberg a star? We do. This is the Masonic Temple of Hong Kong. I'm a stonecutter. Yeah, we drive British wild. No choice to jaywalk there because there's no option. You basically have to. And besides, jaywalking isn't really a crime in most of the world. It's only in the United States, basically. Most of the world has the policy that pedestrians have the right of way. Cars be damned. Cars need to stop. The other tram should be coming down. So here's your word of the day, funicular. Funicular is how this tram works. There are some Mexican restaurants, but they're about as good as Baja Fresh in America. Now, if you like Baja Fresh, that's great, but if you're normal and don't really like Baja Fresh, kind of sucks. Why Hong Kong trends every day? Because we are, here it comes, whoa, here comes a tram. Because we are broadcasting when most of America is active, yeah? So the United States is really active on Periscope right now, and the option is to see people like hanging out in their house, or whoa, see the other side of the world. So we often get trending between, say, 9 in the morning and about 1 in the afternoon. Now, after about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, if we do Periscopes, it's dead. Like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we rarely ever Periscope because only a few Europeans are up and most of the Americans are asleep. But from this 9 to 1 o'clock window, we're pretty much perfectly situated. And then the fact that we all speak English, more or less, kind of helps with the big user base. I don't know if it's an algorithm thing. Apparently trending is based on how many people join per minute and also how many people share or something like that. Now, see, I've got 51,000 followers, so if even like a fraction of my folks come on board, I get a lot of traffic. And then some new people come in and they share, and then suddenly, boom, I'm trending. So, something like that. So this is where you line up to get on the peak tram. We're going to go through the park today. Maybe we can see a wedding, because we're going to go past the marriage chapel where the government marries people. Oh, let's count Teslas. There's one. There's another. There's 2. That's a Tesla X. My kids had a game the other day. They counted Teslas. They counted 21 Tesla S's and 19 Model X's in a 25-minute drive to the other side of Hong Kong. I thought it was just based on hearts or something, hearts or comments. So yeah, we saw, what is that, basically 40 Teslas in 25 minutes. Bit insane. Lost tourist. Should I help her? I didn't. He looked kind of Amish, but he had an iPhone, so I wasn't sure. Yeah, I love going to McDonald's and making videos. I need to make a really good YouTube video on McDonald's, like a high quality. I just haven't gotten around to it. So you can see that's the Chinese flag, the communist Chinese flag, the People's Republic of China, which is what country we're in. Why do you help tourists? Because they're lost. They're 6,000 miles from home. I usually do help them if they look like they need help, but he seemed to know where he wanted to go. So guys, if you see the new movie Ghost in the Shell, that was the headquarters of Honda Precision Instruments, or Hanaka, the people that built Major, the robot in the movie Ghost in the Shell, they use that building right there as their headquarters. If you go to my YouTube channel, Penguin6, I did a video showing you all the locations in Hong Kong that were used in the new movie Ghost in the Shell, because they filmed here for about 10 days, and much of the background scenery was Hong Kong or Hong Kong inspired. There's a wedding. No, shark fin soup is like passé now. People don't like it because it's the environmental crowd. So there is still shark fin everywhere. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but people really frown down on it. So let's go up this walkway. Yeah. Movie is just okay, but visually it's pretty amazing. I thought the story was kind of but watching it, I was just like, whoa. So this is the Rainbow Archway. Buildings are very tall here. In fact, that's the Bank of China right up there. That's huge. This is the Rainbow Archway. That building over there is a former British military barracks. The British military was here for over 100 years, and that was where the troops used to live. But when the British left, they said, well, what are we going to do with that building? They said, well, it's a nice building. It's in the park. Let's turn it into the marriage registry. And that's what they did. This is the marriage registry of Hong Kong, and this archway that we've just walked up is designed to keep the brides in their wedding dresses dry in the typhoons and the monsoons that come in. So this is the Cotton Tree Drive marriage registry. And this is where you go to get married. Yep. You come out and take pictures. There are fish spas in Vietnam. I haven't been to one here though. I have bad data, I'm not sure. No, gay marriage isn't allowed here. Now this round circular thing over here is known as Olympic Square. That's Olympic Square. Round circular thing. Is it more expensive? Yes, it is. The average family in my son's international school is spending about $11,500 US a month on rent. $11,500 US per month on rent. Bad connection, bummer. Because it's so pretty. I pay about $14 US for a gallon of milk, $8 for a gallon of gas, $9 for a box of Cheerios, and turtles! Turtles! This is the deadly jumping turtle. It's known to jump and attack its prey by biting the jugular. You have to be very careful. Oh my God! Oh, are we losing the signal? Bummer. Turtles, turtles. Oh, that guy's upside down. Oh, is he dead? No, he's just an albino turtle. Well, that's kind of far out. Hey, DC, welcome to Hong Kong. Or you're in a park. This is Hong Kong Park. This is a former British military base in central Hong Kong. And we're on our way to a pub to drop off a thing. Gonna see a guy about a thing in a pub. The thing is a pirate TV box. Yes, this little device gets over 4,000 TV channels, every movie and every show. Yeah. So my pirate TV box, I had to configure it for my buddy, and I'm taking it over to him today. This is another British military base, now a museum of crockery. Show us your crockery. Bad connection. Yeah, you guys have been saying that, but it keeps coming back. I got like 250 people watching, so I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to keep broadcasting. We're kind of in the middle of the city, so I guess it's getting choppy for some of you. I'm back. I never went away. I locked up for some of you? Huh. Interesting. Just before the turtles were attacking. Maybe there's like 204. Watch, the number's going to just dissipate. Whoa! Dengue fever. So that's the warning we get about dengue fever. Connection's bad. Oh, bummer. Well, maybe later it'll come back and get better. Maybe when I cut through the next building, it'll get better. So we're delivering a pirate TV box to a mate of mine. That's our mission today. Oh, wife is bugging me again. I suspect wife will call pretty soon and mess with my signal. They're playing in there. That kid's happy. This is my smartphone phone. My 1010 phone doesn't have image stabilization. It's an iPhone 6S. My iPhone 7 has the optical image stabilization, so I decided to use that. Ow. This thing gets everything. This Pirate TV box gets flipping everything ever made in history. I just was poking around on it, and it was like every episode of The Big Bang Theory ever in like HD quality. It's just like mental. I can read some of your comments, but I guess we've been having some delays. That's the British consulate over there. This is Hong Kong. You're in Hong Kong Park. Now cutting over into Pacific Place, an incredibly high-end shopping mall here in Hong Kong. As we make our way to a pub to drop off a thing for a mate, a British pub, and then back on. I've been here 7 years. So this is my home. I live here with a wife and 2 kids. And I have a very normal life. Today the kids are at tennis lessons, and then they have a Mandarin tutor this afternoon, but we're gonna go get lunch between them. Not sure what we'll get. Maybe we'll get burgers or something yummy. We had a lot of burgers over the weekend. I think they're gonna need Asian food today for lunch. So I'm Penguin6. Be sure to follow me on YouTube, Penguin6. YouTube.com Penguin6, as I make video blogs over there that are much more higher quality video. So we're going to cut through this. I am Twitter verified. Does that get me to the top of the global? What are you watching? You are watching a shopping mall in Hong Kong. This walk is pretty short. It's about a mile. I walk 10 miles a day. I walk 20,000 steps every day. So we're making our way across town to drop off the Pirate TV box for a buddy of mine. Sucker gets 5,000 channels. And he's wanted me to fix his, because he's not that technically minded. It is normal life, except all the stores around me are like Louis Vuitton, Jimmy Choo, Prada, Chanel, all that sort of stuff. Stuff I'd never shop at, because I just wear whatever I find. Are there designer stores? I mean, like, excuse me, like that? This is like a Cody box, but this is called an Unblock box. It's a local Hong Kong company, Unblock box. I do have a very normal life. I mean, today, kids are at tennis lessons, then I pick them up for lunch, then I take them to their tutor, then they come back and have a play date. And the wife is working late tonight, so I'll have dinner with the boys, read them a bedtime story, and then they'll go to sleep and I'll play Xbox. The wife will get home after her conference call with Europe, which is going to be late. And then we start the whole thing over again tomorrow. I have an ordinary life. I just live in an extraordinary city. So it kind of masks the fact. Hong Kong is home. Hong Kong is home.
Yeah, we never had that anymore.
See, that's the really weird thing about Periscope, I think. I think that with Periscope, you see the whole world, yeah? You see all sorts of fancy things like LED snowflakes here. But you eventually start to realize, you know, the world isn't all that much different. Why is this trending? Because we're cool. No, because, like, why not? It's Sunday night in America, yeah? What the hell else is going to trend? There's no more Walking Dead, is there? Ooh, cube. What the hell's this thing? I don't need it, but I need it. Yeah? Bad signal. Yeah, that happens. Oh, this is the ridiculously overpriced gadget store. Let's see what they've got here today that's ridiculously overpriced. Yes, they've got it. That's a $5,000 iPhone. No, it's a $6,000 iPhone. So this iPhone case is 6,000 US dollars. This one here is only 1,000 US. These are only 300. But that case there is $6,000. Signal's all wacky today. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, I gotta go to the movie theater too. Macaroni. They had one that was just like covered in bling with like diamonds and stuff. It was ridiculously expensive. Why? I don't know why they make these things, but these stores sell mostly to foreign tourists. They love to sell these high-end gadgets to foreign tourists. There's the 80D. There's the DJI. I got one of these. Thanks to you guys. You guys bought me one of these. It was really cool. I had a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe campaign, and you guys paid for my drone, and now we've been doing drone scopes. My friend is in the pub at noon, so I got 8 minutes, yeah? 8 minutes. Oh, look at that, R2-D2. Who needs an R2-D2? Me, I didn't, look at this. This thing's gotta cost a ton of freaking money. How much is this? Oh, this is like a life-size R2-D2. What the hell is this thing? Oh, is this that like, I don't know what the hell that is. Who the hell wants see-through luggage? Check it out, man. See-through luggage. So everyone can see your dirty underwear. That makes like no sense. World is strange. Oh, is that big fountain still here? No, they took it LA. Bummer. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger. So we're going to go outside in a minute and we'll see normal city life in just a minute. But you guys are like, Hong Kong's so different, man. It's so foreign. I don't tag these things. People have been tagging me. People tag me with shots fired. I don't even know what RHOA is. So there's a Lens Crafters. Here's the movie cinema. So I get tagged with these ridiculous tags and suddenly I start trending. I have no idea why it's going on that way. What is RHOA? Real Housewives of something? Oh, that's right, Real Housewives. It is, yeah, you can see your underwear and everything, yeah? So what happens is these spammers have been tagging people with all sorts of trending tags. And then because I'm verified, I end up at the top of the trending list for just stupid ass things. Like last week it was shots fired. Everybody thought I was like on the scene of a murder. And I'm like, dude, I live in Hong Kong. This is like, whatever. Real Housewives, yeah, like, oh, wasn't they were in Hong Kong. Wasn't one of the Real Housewives crews in Hong Kong? I don't remember. It's so huge. So that's Hong Kong Police Headquarters right there. If you ever watch Jackie Chan movies, they've got that. That building is always there. Oh, here comes a double-decker tram. I do have a car, but I never drive. I prefer to walk. Well, I usually ride. Oh, there's the Bank of China. So they use English here, and they use British English, which sometimes has some things. So this is a litter and recyclables collection bin. Litter and recyclables. Litter and recyclables. I think that's a really, really old English. Not quite American English. I gotta fix that. I do shop in Soho a lot and the mid-level. I live in the mid-levels. I don't shop in Central. Nobody shops in Central unless they're buying stuff overpriced to show off like people. Bank of China wasn't Ghost in the Shell in one of the, when they were on the boat, you could see the Bank of China building. When they were having that big fight in the water, you could actually see most of the Hong Kong skyline. If you look at my YouTube video, I did a Ghost in the Shell tour of Hong Kong where I showed you all the sights from Hong Kong that were in the movie. I have a video blog on YouTube too. How far have I walked so far? Not really that far. Do I feel rich in China? Are you kidding me? Dude, this place has so much money. Any American feels poor. We took my kids back to the United States. We went to Silicon Valley. And after 2 weeks in Silicon Valley, you know what they said? Dad, why are Americans so poor? And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're in Silicon Valley, one of the richest parts of the country. He's like, yeah, Dad, but we haven't seen a Ferrari in 2 weeks. I'm just like, son, that's called normal. gross domestic product of Hong Kong is higher than that of Germany. Yeah, so there are more. When the Forbes 500 list comes out here, the people just laugh because most of the people have hidden their money so well that they're not even on the radar of the Forbes 500, but many of them would be in the top 10. So no, I don't feel rich at all here in Hong Kong. In fact, we're kind of on the middle class side compared to our peers in the international community, some of whom are spending, well, my son's best friend, their family spends 31,000 US dollars a month. 31,000 US a month in rent. I'm Penguin 6, I hike you around Hong Kong every day, and I have no idea why you're here either. Somehow I get tagged on weird stuff. You know, only 25% of China's economy goes to the US. So even if the US was to cut everything off, there still would be a huge market for their goods other places. It would hurt them, that's for sure, but it wouldn't kill them. So now we seem to be off the trending list, and somebody's finally erased those spam tweets that keep popping up. Why from foreign? Well, somehow I get tagged with these really trending tags like Real Housewives of Atlanta. We don't know why it happens, but I shoot up instantly to like 400 people. And then when the tag is finally eliminated, the people stop coming in and it goes back down to more normal, manageable numbers. You guys want to see an amazing donut shop? Just like, well, see, here's the thing. I walk everywhere every day. I take you guys around for company because, like, this right here, this is a super donut shop. It's freaking nuts. So you guys are like keeping me company while I go for my walks. Because to be honest, it's pretty boring listening to podcasts. It's a Singapore donut shop called J.co. J.co. What the hell is that? It's like a giant rock. I went here the other night to buy donuts for some friends. It was mental. I can't really eat a donut since I had 3 bags of potato chips. This is a gourmet donut shop. Yeah, it is gourmet donuts. This is not Krispy Kreme. This is like creme de la crisp. Donatos. This is like, I didn't watch the Masters, but I guess somebody won in like overtime or something. I watched the Rugby Sevens last night. Hong Kong Rugby Sevens were last night. That's the biggest sporting event in Asia, basically. Like 50,000, 100,000. There's crazy numbers of people come to Hong Kong to watch that and get really blotto drunk. USA got 4th. USA almost got to the final. I am an IT company. I'm independent. Whoa, that guy's gonna hit me. Yeah, this is the place that was in my YouTube video the other day, the donut shop the other day, in my video blog on YouTube, but it's right over there, J.co. I can show you guys if you want to go in, and we can see some kick-ass donuts. But as I've had 3 bags of potato chips for breakfast, I really don't know if I can afford the calories. Maybe I could buy some donuts for the kids. That's an idea. That's a good enough excuse. Well, they did really like these donuts. Have I ridden a double-decker bus? Yeah, all the time. Because riding on the top is the most fun. We even have double-decker trams. We have double-decker streetcars. They're right over there. Time I've got a few minutes before I have to meet this guy. Car, Mercedes, Toyota. They don't eat donuts. Japan, they love donuts, but then again, I'm in China. I'm in Hong Kong in the People's Republic of China. We went to the Flying Pan last night. The kids had pancakes, and I had French toast with challah bread. I was told I was mispronouncing that, challah bread, which was really good. I drive a Nissan Elgrand. It's a minivan. A Nissan Elgrand. It's a full-size minivan by Hong Kong standards. No, we drive on the left, okay? So most American cars are not street legal because the steering wheel's on the wrong side. There are a few Fords imported from Australia where they also drive on the left. But generally most American muscle cars and stuff. I'm not taking the tram today. I take it frequently though. You can see it on my YouTube channel. So this is an Alphard. This is very similar to my car. You are in you're in Wan Chai, Hong Kong, and we're going to the donut shop. Let's jaywalk, yeah. It's because we're on a mission to get donuts, yeah. If it's open. Yeah, it's open. Ooh, they're pretty picked over. Wow. All right, let's go inside the donut shop. Oh, here we go. They got glaze ones today. Oh, I didn't know they had glaze. They don't do Fords in Australia anymore. Hi. I'm gonna need about 6. Okay, I have 2 glaze. And then 2 sugar ice. And 2 Don Mochinos. Yeah, that'll be good. Sorry. Well, the kids like glazed donuts. They're pretty good.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it. Well, octopus.
Do it back for it?
Yeah, sure.
1 second.
No, I took my subway card. I used my subway transit card for the trams. Don Machino is a chocolate covered donut with chocolate inside. I think chocolate. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. The Don Machino was this chocolate covered one here at the end. It had Belgian chocolate with cappuccino cream filling. This has white chocolate inside out, crunchy crunch, sugar ice, glaze, green tea, alcohol. Oh, chocolate and caviar. Heaven berries, green tea, cocoa sprinkles, avocado, donut with chocolate with peanuts. Forest Farm. This is Black Forest with cherries on top. I briefly vlogged it the other day, but I think we should come here for like a big extended session. So those 6 donuts were $10 US. I think there's a button, yeah? No? Oh. No, the donuts are for the kids, yeah? How much they cost? That cost about $11 US. So I bought six donuts for $11 US. Yeah, I got the contrast. That was called J-Co, J.CO. And it's an Asian donut chain, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia. J.CO. So go on the internet and type J.CO space donuts and you'll find it. It's a chain throughout Asia, but that's their first branch. They've just opened in Hong Kong. J.CO Donuts. And that's here in Wan Chai on Hennessy Road. It just opened about 2 months ago. There you go, J.Co. Yeah, that's it. So remember that hamburger we saw that had like 10 patties? It's right here. Now I gotta drop off this thing. I'll leave the camera running. I'm not supposed to here. They are good looking donuts. You guys want me to leave the camera on? I gotta go in this pub and drop this thing off. Let's see, my mate, I haven't put the camera in my pocket maybe. Oh, he's here. All right. Okay, mission done. That's okay, you don't have to buy her. We won't come back. Okay, it's British. That is a pub that has a lot of police officers frequent it. This is Burger Joy. Really tempted to get a burger, but I have no time. We gotta get out of here. Yeah. So that's the flying pan. That's where we had pancakes last night. Time check. I gotta get, yeah, it is time for a cab. Oh, they were really good pancakes. Yeah, we just did the guide thing. now we're doing the taxi thing. Yeah, there's a whole street that sells nothing but houseware. So they've got like pots and pans and dishes and sushi presses. It's called Kitchen and Houseware Street, so pots are pretty easy up there. Yeah, we're going home if we can get a cab, but there's sort of a line for cabs here. Crapola, man. Let's go over this way. Yeah, Shanghai Street in Hong Kong is just the Kitchen and Houseware Street. It's mental. What the hell's that? Oh, it's a mosquito. Ugh. Skeeter. So, remember? Oh, okay. So I walked to this side of the frickin' street, and now the cab's over there. Buzzkill. All right. So this is Club Superstar. All right. Club Superstar. You remember the story I told you about the British banker who went psycho and like sliced and diced all those prostitutes? That's where he picked them up. Oh, here we go. That's the pub where he picked up the two hookers and then went like American Psycho on them, even though he was British. I'm not going. It's not open right now. All the girly bars here are closed right now. This is the red light district of Hong Kong. One of them. Yeah, we gotta go home now. Why, you guys want to ride in the taxi? It was creepy. Rurik Jutting, R-U-R-I-K-J-U-T-T-I-N-G. Mui do. Yeah, Sapiato Mui do. Yeah, that's Lockhart Road. Hey Bristol, how's it going? There's strip clubs, yeah, there are a lot of strip clubs here. But prostitution is legal in Hong Kong, so, have fun, Mary. So they raised the taxi prices this weekend. So all the taxi prices have gone up. No, I don't speak Mandarin at all, really. A little bit. Just bad words. You don't need to. English is the official language here. So we're gonna go through here. Let's see what we got here. This place has a bar over the bar, like a stripper's pole on top of the bar. These guys are recovering from the Rugby 7 tournament. They're like drunks. There are not many street. No, I guess there are some here. Street prostitutes are illegal, but there are not. But if you go into their house, it's legal. I'm heading home. So I gotta get my car and go get the kids. Drop off their donuts. Compelling, yeah, exciting stuff here in Hong Kong. Riding a taxi. Going home. So we're gonna ride the taxi up the hill. My YouTube is Penguin6, Penguin6, and I do a video blog every day. I don't really know how to speak Chinese. Milk is $14 a gallon. Do I ever complain? All the time? It's very expensive, it's polluted sometimes, it's very crowded, but hey, it's fun. I like it here. Oh yeah, red light. A gallon of milk. $14 US for a gallon of milk imported from the US. If I import from Australia, it's like $22 a gallon. Traffic. Busy. The Walking Dead, yes. I'm quiet. The burger place, oh yeah. The $100 grapes, there's been such a demand for $100 grapes that they're now importing them in bulk. So the prices dropped to about $50. So I mean, I can still find the $100, but I can find the same grapes now for $50 US a bushel instead of 100 US. We're headed home. Well, regular grapes are the normal price. They're not expensive, but the posh Japanese ornamental grapes are extremely expensive. There's a lot of traffic. I don't know why. The freeway's all jammed up right now. I do save a lot on gas walking everywhere, but the bigger issue is parking. There's simply nowhere to park. So we're going home. They speak Cantonese, but Mandarin is growing in usage. English and Chinese. Hey, What's the mailman? Well, it's lunchtime, but this is abnormally bad. This is sort of like something's up. Uber's too slow. It's just this turn, because we're turning onto a freeway. This is a freeway on-ramp, basically. It's a freeway off-ramp and a freeway on-ramp mixing in the same place. Oh, once we get on the freeway, I think we'll get moving a bit better. Yeah, but I have to walk uphill. Hey, Canada. There's a Ferrari back there behind that truck. Yeah, walking is great. I lost 60 pounds by walking. And that's how the sun grew. And by not eating so much. Yeah, I'm usually pretty grumpy when I'm going uphill. Mexico. Welcome to Hong Kong, where we're in traffic. Not as bad as Mexico, though. That's right here. I saw that everybody can do up 360 now, more or less. The Lamborghini dealer is just down to our right, actually. Just down to the right, there's a Lamborghini dealer. Ferrari dealer's on the south side. That is a Ferrari. Yeah, there's lots of them here. When the new Ferrari was introduced last year, they sold 220 in one day here in Hong Kong. Yeah, there are a few of those too. There and on the peak. Oh, I like to eat too, yeah. Well, they know of Trump, of course. Amused and bemused by Trump. Hey guys, Jackie is here. Dining Happy is here. She teaches you how to cook. If you guys feel like watching. Yeah, Carlsberg is big here. So it is the freeway that's backed up. No, it's a bus. I do work here. I live here. Of 12-year-olds. They don't have driverless cars here because, interestingly, because of all the tall buildings, we don't always get the strongest GPS signals. So like when I use things like Runkeeper, the GPS gets all messed up. It says I ran like 200 kilometers because it's constantly jumping back and forth because the buildings create these canyons that can't get very good GPS signals. Kind of wild. Jaguar. It's a Jag. Guy's trading in his Jaguar for a Toyota. 7.3 million people. We only had 28 murders last year. I do use the car occasionally when I go to the south side for football matches with my kids, but it's like not a lot. I don't use it for day-to-day kind of stuff. I'm heading home, heading up the mountain back to my house. And then I'm going to get my car, pick the kids up at tennis lessons, take them for lunch, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Finance and marketing internship. I'm not in that world. I have driven to the college side, but I don't do it as a regular thing. Where was I? I was in Wanshai. I'm in Wanshai. This is the Wanshai Police Headquarters. English is the official language of Hong Kong. Everything's in English and Chinese. You can survive here without speaking Chinese at all. It's easy. It's nice though if you learn a few words. Like I learned how to say where I'm going in Chinese, so the cabbies all know where I want to go. If I can tell them in English, they know it too. American celebrity out here. Kobe Bryant? I don't know. We don't really watch any TV shows out here, the Kardashians. Oh, check this out, guys. Pillboxes. So you see this? This is a fighting position. Fighting position for the Hong Kong police. If the police station is ever under attack, you know, Fort Apache, the Bronx kind of style, they can go up to this pillbox, stick some machine guns in there, and take out the crowd. There's another pillbox up here, too. That was built by the British back when the communists were going to invade. So you have to remember, Hong Kong was invaded in 1941 by the Japanese. So having like military-like positions around the city, not the thing. The ghost cities are in mainland China, not here. Good Lord, here there's not even. Everything's too expensive. So we're gonna go by the gourmet McDonald's in a minute. Finance, fashion, marketing, legal, accounting. Those are the high-paid jobs here. Manufacturing, shipping. I know a lot of guys involved in shipping. These are guys that would fit in on the docks of Newark, and now they're living in Hong Kong with like 5 servants and, you know, a gorgeous house and drivers and all that. And you listen to them talk, and you think you're with a bunch of good old boys from The Sopranos. This is Hong Kong in the People's Republic of China. We do have lots of Wi-Fi. KFC too. And this, guys, is McDonald's Next, the gourmet McDonald's. If you go to Google, type McDonald's Next Hong Kong. That's the building from Ghost in the Shell. If you look at my YouTube channel, you can see that. Can never be McDonald's gourmet? You should check out McDonald's Next Hong Kong. It is so delicious. Custom-made burgers delivered by waitresses. All fresh ingredients, off menu. It's really yummy. Oh, it's so good. McDonald's gourmet. Everything's just customized. They use their own special. They have a different menu, and they have a different grill line. So it's not like just nuked. They use fresh ingredients, fresher lettuce, fresh everything. So we got to go up this mountain. Yeah, I live up there in the mid-levels, midway up this mountain. The cars here, we drive on the left. So our path. The driver is on the right-hand side of the car. The car wouldn't work in the US. It's called McDonald's Next. McDonald's Next. You can Google it, McDonald's Next, Hong Kong. You can see the pictures, then you'd be like, oh my God. If I want to say, hey, where do I stay when I visit? Well, how much money do you want to spend? stay in Airbnb place. There's actually a cheap hotel up here called the Garden View. A buddy of mine's going to stay there next week, so I'll get to see what it's like. Oh, here's a fire truck. No, everybody's on their phone. Airbnb, you can stay in the mid-levels or Soho. If you want a more authentic experience, you stay in Bangkok. But Soho would be safe. How much does ride cost me? Oh, $5 US. $4 or $5 US. We got stuck in traffic. Oh, that's right. It cost a little more today because they raised the prices. Basketball court. That's just how much it costs. I don't even know what it costs. Right now it's 36 Hong Kong, but with the new fare, it's 39 Hong Kong, which is about $4 or $5 US. Yeah, it'd be a little $5 US. No, it's not very far. Usually it's a little faster, not as expensive. Whoa. So over the weekend I did a video blog about World War II in Hong Kong, and I took you to the battlefield. And you can see the pillboxes. $8 US a gallon, $8 US a gallon. Yeah. There's only 500,000 private cars. There's 7.3 million people. Everybody takes the bus or walks. You don't need cars. All the taxis are natural gas. This is a liquid LPG. This car is. All the taxis are. Is he still alive? Property is very expensive. The average family of my sons in a national school spends $11,500 a month in rent. US. 11,500 US a month. Yes, we can vote for American citizens. They're in Shenzhen. That's over the border in mainland China. There are 5 Apple stores here, though. How many American POWs from World War II? I don't know if there were any here. There probably were actually a couple that were captured. There were some Americans fighting. I think there were like 8 Americans, maybe, who died defending Hong Kong. No, only in the fancy restaurants. The grocery store, they told me not to film. Told me against all the U.S. consulate. They told me I couldn't film at the U.S. consulate. I said I didn't speak English. That went over well. It worked though, they looked at me funny. It's like, parlez-vous français? That's what you say, parlez-vous espagnol? Well, mid-levels mean midway up. The peak is the top of the mountain, and I live in the mid-levels, which is midway up the mountain. Just a little, yeah. So what's the new fare? Let's make it 50. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Oh. So up there is the peak. I tipped him like 50 cents American. Yeah. Just as I don't like coins. Because because my pants are like so old and ratty, they have the holes in the pockets. And if I get coins, it always falls out. I'm serious. Le Pen will win. Le Pew, Pepe Le Pew will win. So up there, we can't even see it though, is the peak. The peak tower is up there, and I live in the mid-levels, which is midway between here and the top. Anyway, guys, we're home. We got to go upstairs and put the donuts away. Anyway, guys, we will go to the peak much later this afternoon, in a couple hours. So you guys will probably be asleep, but it will end up on YouTube later. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.